do things stand with Saquon? Like, are you guys still negotiating, or with him not here at the moment?
No, nothing's changed since we talked, whatever that was, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago.
So no active negotiations, you can put that on.
Nothing's changed since we talked at the owners' meetings.
Spoken directly with Saquon so that he knows.
Nothing's changed since we talked at the owners' meetings. I mean, I haven't, there's nothing new. I haven't talked to him.
And the saga continues. If you guys don't know already, Saquon Barkley received the franchise tag as the Giants tied up their money to Daniel Jones and decided they don't want to tie up both of the contracts at the moment, extended that franchise tag towards Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley did not want the franchise tag, and he definitely wanted that security as any other player would want. And right now, the running back market is not too good. You've seen Joe Schoen go out there in the press conference. They asked him, hey, what's any update on the Saquon Barkley contract situation? He says, we have not spoken ever since the team meetings. We haven't spoken at all. No progress has been made. As a Giants fan, this is a little disgruntling for me. I'm a big Saquon Barkley fan, but at the end of the day, business is business, just as everyone else knows in that business. And Saquon Barkley had a contract offer on the table, and he didn't take it. Now looking at it, Saquon Barkley broke the silence on this news. Coming from the Morning Call article, it says, where do I stand with the Giants right now? It's like someone said the other day. It's still April. I haven't had conversations with Joe Schoen too much, so the best way I can handle it is to keep working. Whatever happens, happens. These are things I can't really control right now. All I can control is how I will wake up every morning and stay with my goals and my passion. Even though I may not be with the team right now in the building, I don't think anyone with the Giants is concerned about my work ethic, and my teammates aren't worried about how I'm preparing. So coming from Saquon Barkley, man, this whole time, last 4 years in New York, he's been saying that he wants to be a Giant for life. He wants to be a Giant for life. He's coming off a career year, off of rushing yards, career year in attempts. He was basically the offense last year. Daniel Jones started to pick it up towards the latter end of it, but you can argue Daniel Jones doesn't have that production without Saquon Barkley, and I can't argue with you on that. So Saquon Barkley coming out and saying whatever happens, happens. This has taken a nasty turn. I'm not going to lie. It can only get worse from here. Like, this is not the worst it can get. But for him to go out and just say whatever happens, happens, it's because it's a real thing. Joe Schoen has shown that he's not committed to Saquon Barkley. There's no reason for him to be committed. And once again, I've been saying this for these past couple videos. If you haven't seen my other videos, Joe Schoen seems like the type that if he offers you a contract and you don't take it, you're not getting another one. Ask Julian Love about that. Julian Love got an offer offered to him, and the moment that the Seattle Seahawks made an offer and he was trying to see if the Giants would match it, Joe Schoen said, nah, we'll pass on that, big homie. The moment Joe Schoen offers you a contract and you don't take it, he kind of turns a blind eye to it and says, all right, we're good on this part. Saquon Barkley is way too big of an asset to let go, of course, so obviously franchise tag is on the table. This is why it's here, and it's a business at the end of the day. This is not a good thing for the player. He'll be getting $10 million this year, but if he goes out there and he blows out his knee, there's no security after this next year. Now, looking at the situation as a whole, right, knowing that Joe Schoen probably is not going to try to get a contract done with Saquon Barkley, and who knows, man, maybe we could wake up tomorrow and they do, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. There's no reason to. The Giants have all the leverage in the world. Joe Schoen has all the leverage in the world. Saquon Barkley hasn't signed that franchise tag yet, but he still is able to down the line. So now looking at it, will Saquon Barkley be playing for the New York Giants in the 2023 year? I think he will, but you could also see him not. The Giants somehow, some way could work around the deal and trying to trade away Saquon Barkley, knowing that his peak and value for the next 4 years is probably at its all-time high right now, coming off of that career year. And who knows, he's only getting older as a running back, and he's still, in my opinion, a top 5 running back in this league. I don't think anyone can argue that, dispute that. Saquon Barkley is still explosive. You don't get 1,300 rushing yards by accident, especially behind a bad offensive line that we had this past year. If the Giants were to exercise a trade, what are the type of trades that we would look for? Saquon Barkley's probably not looking for a first-round pick. He's probably not going to be valued at one, so I don't think we can get a first-round pick out of him. I definitely think you would see a player-for-player trade, not really a compensation-type trade. I don't think this is something that would happen during the NFL draft, but you have seen crazier things. And all I know is that I think Saquon Barkley's way too big of a piece to try to move, knowing that you're not going to get that value back. You're not going to get the value of the Saquon Barkley in this offense coming back to this team. That's just not on the table right now. If I'm trading Saquon Barkley for Stephon Diggs, I'll make that trade 10 times out of 10. But listen, the Bills are not going to do that. The Bills are not going to be trading for an older running back. He's not even old, but trading for an aging running back compared to their star wide receiver. Star wide receivers in this league don't get hurt as much and definitely can add a lot to your team versus a running back. It's sad to say it, man. It's just the state of the running back is just bad right now. And Saquon Barkley, once again, he is my favorite player. I wish we could get this situated, and I want to see him be a Giant for life. But right now, like he said, whatever happens, happens. It seems like everything's up in the air at the moment. And if I was to guess, would he be on this team after this next season? I would say no. And that's just me being honest. I wouldn't think so. And if he goes out and he balls out again, you know what Joe Schoen's going to do? Another franchise tag is coming Saquon Barkley's way. That's just what's going to happen. We've seen it with other running backs. And listen, man, all I know is for y'all that are saying Saquon Barkley's not going to play under the tag, ask Le'Veon Bell how that worked out for him, because it didn't work out too hot. Saquon Barkley definitely doesn't want to go down that path, doesn't want to waste a year of his career not playing. You're only going to have less time in this league the more you wait, man. So if it's up to me, I think Saquon Barkley does play for this team this upcoming year, but past this, I honestly don't know at this point. Y'all let me know what you guys think down below, man. Appreciate y'all. Comment down below what you guys think. Like the video, subscribe. Rotone K is still active, man. The draft is about 4 days away. I'm looking to see who the Giants are going to draft at 25. I have more videos coming out soon. If you haven't seen my other ones, I got more videos to the left right here, man. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace. What's going on, family? Back on here with the Juke, man. And calling all the Daniel Jones haters. Pull up to this video. Watch this video real quick. The New York Yankees lose the series. They get swept back in the third quarter. The third quarter was really when we started to make our moves. Then DeMar, banger.
Make sure you subscribe to the Juke.